what's everybody doing? Hope the weather's treating you all decent where you're at watching this. Oh, it's one of those days. Running behind as usual. I think I found all my stuff I need to finish working on that rod today. Showing what that's about. And not much else going on. Just gonna go out to the farm and do stuff. Got looking around the parts to fix that Tecumseh, because you just can't buy the rings. You got to buy the piston and ring and wrist pin and all that. Everything's going to come to about 65 bucks. Not bad to fix it. Can't buy a good little motor like that for 65 bucks. So, yeah. Just not much going on. Winter blues are setting in, I guess. I'm ready to go back to mowing grass and sitting outside again. Just don't care for winter anymore. When I was a kid, I used to play in it all the time, but anyhow, I guess been looking and getting a lot of views. All over the place. Thank you, everybody. And otherwise, that's a lot of corn stalk bales. Holy moly. That's the right idea. That's the perfect snow fence. But anyway, well, we're going to get out to the farm and take care of the animals and get some work done. So, all right. Okay, gotta hit record to say okay. Well, I used the belt sander, and here's what she's starting to look like. See that? That's what it's starting to look like. I just had to knock the rod bolts out so I could get down in there like I'm supposed to. But all you do is you sit here. Like I said, you just go one way. And I'm also going to put this out there too. I want to get good set right here, see? Okay. I am going to say this. These modifications, you do at your own risk. I have done these modifications myself. I have made them work. That's been fine. But I will say right now, if you start doing this to your motor, and you don't have them balanced and you do it incorrectly, it's do at your own risk. So I'm just showing what I've done over the years, and it's worked. So all right, I'm just putting that out there so you guys can't say, oh, you told me to do this and it didn't work. Well, you got to have some mechanical knowledge too. And like I said, down in this area, you don't want, right there by the rod bolt, you don't want to take a lot out. Also use your proper safety glasses too. don't protect your eyes, you ain't gonna do much. Get me some more sandpaper, but okay, I'll let that shut off and I'll bring it back. All right, there you go. Now I'm going to point out something. See right there with the die grinder, I got a little deep. If this was going in an actual motor to be used, if I didn't get that out here pretty quick, you cannot use something like that with the. You got to have this smooth and continuous, but there is what it should look like other than that goof there. This side here looks pretty good. You just faintly see the line right there, but there's a side view. I mean, a nice continuous smooth, no stopping, it flows right through. It's what you want. Now here's what some of you have been waiting for. You know, yesterday in the other video I hit this. Now listen. It rings. And yesterday it was just a thud. So that has just strengthened that rod. So there is a way of doing, yes, they're not aluminum rods or anything, but if you want to go fast and you want to go cheap, doing it. Now the granted is, like I said, if you do all this material removing, it's obvious you're going to have your rods rebalanced. If that's something you can't do, you've got to take it to the machine shop and let them do it. And but if you can, you got to find your lightest rod first and then match your weights to that. So you'd have to measure everything up, see what they all weighed, and then the lightest rod, you're going to have to get it down to that weight. And somebody said, well, why don't you grind that off? Well, this area here is the material you got left to remove to balance this rods with, because you got to put them in, and then that weighs, and then if you're doing this much work to your motor, you know, and it makes a difference. I started doing that in our race motors, and it helps. And I just remembered this edge here. Don't leave this sharp either. You'll just have to take that sander and just gently relieve that. But otherwise, there's a set of stock rods turned into somewhat performance rods. And then you have them resized and you put good ARP rod bolts in there, or Meladon, or whatever you prefer. Nobody pays me to say that, so I'm not affiliated with any of those. You put a good we put a good aftermarket rod bolt in, have your rods resized and rebalanced. You got a nice set of rods to go without paying $600-700 to get them. So now I always think that's amazing when you can go from a dull sound to that. So that's one of my little tricks I used to do to my motors to make them go fast and survive. I've got one small block Chevy out there that we turned 10,200 RPM consecutive times and the thing stayed glued together. It was a 350 4-bolt main with high-duty pistons, the 12.5s with a set of 882s. It was either a Victor E or a Victor Junior intake on it, a Holley MSD 6AL ignition. Yeah, I won't say the cam that was in that particular motor, but that cam, we took her over 10,200 RPM. It was in an 85 Cutlass Supreme with automatic tranny with console shifter on the floor. And the night that I took that over 10 grand, everybody's like, what the hell did you do? All I know is when the memory tach went past 10 grand, I was trying to shift out of first gear, and that was a cable run shifter. I could not get that thing out of first gear, let off the gas, and I seen the shifter out of the corner of my eye stand up. I hit second gear, and I was gone. Got back, was doing a little racing, got back, after beating the car I was racing, got back and everybody's like, what did you do? They say that's a sound you never heard before. And another kid got in with me, I did it all over again, and he pulled his feet off the floor thinking, and he kind of curled up thinking the motor was going to blow. And he witnessed it. He watched that shifter just go bam over, let off the gas for just that hair second, shifter straightened out, caught second gear, and we were gone. Then we took that same car down to Omaha, and we had a blast down there. Yeah. I used to raise a little hill. But anyway, there is a quick lesson on beam polishing rods. And that's fast. I've done this rod a lot faster now, so I guess if I'm going to continue to do this and get back on the doing this stuff again, I'm going to look into an actual metal sander that I can do the rough removal with, and I can take my die grinder, sit there and do the finish work, because oh, it just amazes me from a dull to. Anyway, well, there's that. And yes, in order to finish it, I knocked the rod bolts out, because as you can see, I was starting to hit them. They got to be out of the way. So this is work you do without the rod bolts in. And I'm going to say it one more time. You do this stuff, the modifications, at your own risk. I'm just showing you the stuff I've done over the years, and it's worked. So, well, that concludes that on the rods for right now. And yes. So I guess I don't know what I'm going to do next. It's just one of those days. Oh, and here's the sander I'm using. I just used my little 3x21 sander and took the dust bag off it so I didn't get no hot sparks in it. But yep, just a die grinder with the sanding attachment on it. So I think some of you might think that's pretty cool to do. And if I had the tools like I used to, I'd show you how to balance them and that, and sometimes talk to your machinist. What they charge to balance them might be cheaper than buying your own tools. That's just me. I like doing this stuff, and so I try and do it. Oh, I see something that you don't want to do. I must have. I'm gonna, like I said, this is a test rod again. See, I caught that edge right there, I guess. If you're running on the sander, you got to be careful that you don't hit any of that area or remove too much there. See, actually I could remove, let me see what you guys are seeing. I could remove just a little bit more right through here to get that more evenly tied in. Same on this side. I could go just a hair more, but that's where you need a smaller diameter. That's too big of diameter. That's what I did. Oops. That's too big of diameter. You need the smaller diameter. Some of you are probably thinking, oh, I got a oscillating spindle sander. Well, what the problem with the oscillating spindle sander though is, yes, it'll leave that kind of marking, but it sands up and down. And you cannot do that. If you go crossways and put that in that motor, I'll guarantee wherever those cross hatches are, it's going to break. So, I guess I just can't stress enough. When did I turn the light on? These are just suggestions. This is just modifications I do and have done and had success with it. Again, do it at your own risk and cost. That's all I can say. Well, I gotta figure out what's on my glasses. I look at the light and I got streaks across my glasses. Alright. Okay, you know what? We're going to start working on this little motor, get her knocked down, see what we got here. So, that off. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. How was it with Cupsies? Might have found the reason why it didn't start. I don't know if the keyways is lined up. Okay. I know some of you are probably going to go, well, no. But, there's no holes in there, and I don't have a gear puller. Shoot. That's not what I wanted to say, but that's what I said. Shoot. Okay. Yeah. I need to get a gear puller again. Sometimes you can go like that, and if you ain't going hog wild, you can tap that. Not today. Sure, nothing's going to be easy for me. Alright, well. Dang it. Well, I guess. Let's see. There goes. Touch back behind me. Guess we're using my new little bench too. They look like star bits. Sure, yep, got the wrong ratchet set up. They are, on this motor, they're a number T30. That's what these are. Must be warming up outside today, because why am I doing this by hand? Faster. Yep, a lot of faster. Okay, there's that. Those two. Number 10 is loose. Oh, number 10, I guess. grip too. Okay. Governor stuff. Okay, one rod goes to the top. Top rod goes to the top, and the bottom one goes to the spring. Which is right there. Okay. It's on the side. Now I need a new rubber grommet now. Okay, oil is out of this. But you know, you never have it completely clean. Oh, that's going to be wonderful. Let's see now too. Got a little rust right here on the shaft that's going to make it fun. Almost guarantee it. Okay, now we got that. Okay. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. And be gentle. So it's too far yet. Cool. All right. Oops. But don't turn it upside down yet. Okay, where'd that one fall out? Maybe. And oil all over the place. Figures. Okay. Synchro balancer in here too. I'll be dang. I'll bring you over here and let you guys see this. I'll get a light. Look at that little synchro balance. What I don't see though is a lineup mark, but I see that there's the cam timing. Let's see what you guys are seeing now. Okay. Oh, there is a mark. Okay, I found it. Okay. Just had to shed a little light on it. Oh my. Okay. That mark is there. So, okay. Let's see. Ow! Oh, that's smarted. Okay, we're at the top, dead center, but it's okay. Okay. Top dead center again. Okay. It's been a long time since I took one of these apart, so that's why I'm documenting this. So. Okay. Okay. That timing mark lines up with that now. It did. Okay. That lines up there, so that gear comes off. That timing mark's there. There is the little balance shaft. So cute. You guys are going, you're not. Okay, now. Okay. Trying. Okay, and there's the cam gear lined up. I know that. Really? Tell me what you want. I'm next, just after the piston for it now anyway. Okay. I'm curious to see what this rings look like in here. This is taking longer than what I thought, but story of my life. Okay. Well, rod don't look too bad. You guys are kind of shadowed. Okay. Rod lays in there like that.
T4 24 1042.
Come on.
T4 24 1042 1501.
Hoofda. Oh, fart. Okay, it was in there like that, so, okay. Well, rings don't look too bad. They're kind of close on lining up. One is right there, and the other one's right there. Well, ring's not completely wore down, but it's getting there. Ooh. Okay. Now we can see. Now we can see. Okay. Towards the valves. Okay. I'll show you guys here in a second. I think I see part of the problem. Look at how shiny that cylinder wall is. And it's got streaking going on in it. Streaker! Okay. Well, it's smooth. Oh, right there I can feel the dunk. Just right there on that, on the top side. Well, I don't know. I really don't want to pay for having this thing bored. So, well, we'll clean her up and see what we got. So, alright. Look at that nice black gunk down in there. Nothing's wore bad. I mean, the crank looks good. The rod looks good. Rings got a little bit of a gap. So, alright, well, I forgot something I gotta go do, so I gotta take off. Alright, bye. Okay, we're on the way. I forgot our food pantry tonight. Almost. I'm gonna not be towards the front of the line, so get what we get. We're kind of needing it bad, so. Yeah, I found out the source of my smoke I was smelling there earlier. They burnt the tree pile here. I could smell wood burning earlier, but I didn't know where it was, and well, there it is. It smells good though. Well, anyway, I guess I get up there and get our food, because our cupboard's kind of getting a little bare here, so I guess that's where we're at on that little Tecumseh now. Let's see if I go over to there. Yeah. It's dirty and needs cleaned up, and seeing all that black in the bottom, that tells me the exhaust was getting it past those rings somehow. Well, I'm glad I missed that. Chunk of wood laying on the road with some nails. So, yeah. And then hope you guys enjoyed the little thing on the rod. And I guess I don't know a whole lot of for the rest of the day. It was a late day going, and it just got cut short. And Boy, I like the gas price, $2.66. Just put some gas in, and $2.66. I went from empty to almost full. That helps. I put in $40. Which now I gotta get the 40 from the wife for the go to the. I got a bunch of running to do tomorrow anyway, so. Yeah, I guess I don't know nothing else for the day, so. Well, we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching and commenting and talking with me. And if you guys can, hit that like button. Give me suggestions, or I'm not doing exactly what you like. So give me some suggestions here, man. Or gals, I mean, there's always room for improvement, so we'll see y'all later. Take care and God bless.